So, our Saturday workout, we have a little warm up here. You're going to start with 1 minute cardio of your choice. So again, it can be anything you want, anything you can think of to get your heart rate up. So 1 minute there, and then you're going to have 4 more minutes to get through the following. 50 glute bridges, so you just lay down on the ground, and you can do these at whatever speed you want, but you're just lifting your hips up, squeezing your butt, and dropping your butt back down, trying to get good glute engagement there. Make sure you're not using too much hamstrings. You should feel it in your butt. Then you're going to do 40 mountain climbers. So you flip over, and from here in a plank, you're just pulling your knees up to your chest, jumping your feet back and forth. Every step counts as a rep. Following that, 30 jumping jacks. Everybody knows how to do jumping jacks. And then 20 hollow rocks. Okay, so you're going to drop down into your hollow position and rocking back and forth. If that is too challenging of a hollow position, then of course you can modify it or scale. You can even do a hollow hold. I would just do 20 or 30 seconds for your hollow hold because we're trying to get your core a little bit engaged. All right. Then after that, we have some strength stuff. All right. So we have 15 minutes to do 5 sets. So that gives you 3 minutes to do the following. And chances are you are going to be moving for most of this 15 minutes. All right. So movement number 1 is 8 per arm, single dumbbell rows. And I want you to go nice and slow. You're just going to lunge forward, drop your elbow to your knee for some support, keep your back nice and straight. We're looking for good lat engagement right here. So she's going to think about pulling her elbow up like there's a string pulling on it. Okay, not so much squeezing the kettlebell and using your arm to pull. Think about pulling your elbow high and squeeze that lat muscle to make sure you're getting it working. We're trying to isolate that muscle with this exercise. After you get 8 per side there, you're going to lay on your back, and we have 8 per arm floor presses. And it's just single arm here. Okay? So a floor press is like a single arm bench press. However, your range of motion is going to be limited because your elbow is going to hit the ground. Okay? So it's a little bit easier on your shoulders in that respect, but also the movement's a little bit easier. So I want you to slow things down so that it's a little bit more challenging. If the weight you have just is not challenging enough, then what you can do is roll over and do some really, really slow push-ups as a substitute. Okay? After that, we have 16 alternating, so it'll be 8 each arm, push-up rows. So you're going to do some dumbbell rows in your push-up plank position. And this is similar to a renegade row, so you're going to want a little bit wider of a base. You don't have to do the push-up though. So you're just going to sit at the top of your plank. Yep. Sit at the top of your plank and you just alternate back and forth. Right arm row, back down. Left arm row, back down. And you are going to need to go slow and controlled to make sure you're placing your dumbbells back in the same spot. I don't want you wandering around your floor as you do this. You should stay more or less stationary. And you see as she does that, she's kind of pulling back towards the bottom of her rib cage or her hip when she's doing the row. Okay, so again, we have 5 sets of that. Going to be, again, moving really slow. You're probably going to be doing 15 minutes of work without much rest there because you're moving so slow. Okay. After that, we have our workout. It's 2 8-minute windows, and in between each 8-minute window, you're going to rest for 2 minutes. So this is going to take 18 minutes to get this workout done. First thing you're going to do is 2 minutes of a cardio exercise of your choice, and you can change it from the first one to the second one if you want to. Again, I think like jump ropes or burpees would be a good one. If you can run, you can set a clock, run out a minute and run back a minute. But really, it's up to you. So in the remaining 6 minutes, you're going to do the following. You're going to do 40 cross body mountain climbers. So similar to the mountain climbers we were just doing, except this time when you bring your feet forward, you're going to bring it across your body. So you see her foot is coming outside of her other leg, and then she's going to switch. So full speed, you're going to look like that right there. So we get a little rotation there, a little bit more core engagement with that. So 40 total. Then you're going to do 30 dumbbell toe taps. So for this, you're going to need one of your dumbbells. You're going to lay on your back, have your feet elevated up, and we're trying to get the dumbbell as close to your toes as you can. Okay, so she's sitting up, tapping her toes. Now, if you want to make this a little more challenging, you can think of it like a VIA. So you can bring your legs down with each rep, and then pull your legs up and bring that dumbbell into your feet each time if you want to go that route. Okay, so it's not a very big range of motion. We're just, again, trying to get some core engagement here. Following that, we have 20 squat thrust with a dumbbell. In other words, a thruster. So you're going to have your dumbbell holded by both heads, and she's going to full squat, drive the weight up over her head each time. So full speed, it's going to look like this right here. I think you guys know what thrusters look like. If you, again, want more of a challenge, you can do that with 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. Okay, 1 in each hand. And that would look something like this. So full squat, drive up overhead. All right. So after 20 of those, with whatever time you have remaining in your 8 minutes, you're going to hold a plank. And I think you guys know what that looks like, but just in case, dropping down to your elbows, keeping your body in a nice straight line. So we have a lot of core stuff going on here. So you should feel your 6-pack coming in by the end of the workout. There's a little finisher. It's a 6-minute EMOM, and you're just alternating minutes of max glute bridges, and then you're doing a 30-second side plank on each side. All right, so that's it for today. Remember, when you're done, hit that I did it button, and good luck, guys.